I'm Luis Binks and this is my Lodge diary entry. Yeah, the season so far probably hasn't gone how we would have wanted. I feel like there was, in a few of the games, we could have picked up a few more points. But yeah, I know it's only 4 games in, so it's a long season ahead of us. But yeah, we would have liked to have got a few more points. But there is a lot of new faces, and we're just gelling, and I think we will come good. The last game didn't go as well as we wanted it to, so it gives us the time to reflect on that, what we want to get better at going forward, what we did do well. So yeah, maybe it come at a good time for us to reflect and yeah, sort out all the issues we had in the last few games. Yeah, the cup draw, I was at home. Obviously I saw Tottenham. I saw our name come out the hat, and then obviously Tottenham, and I thought, yeah, it'll be a great moment for me. I haven't been back to Tottenham since I left. Obviously they're coming up here, but yeah, I'll see some familiar faces, and yeah, that's where I spent all my youth, so it'll be nice to see some faces again. Yeah, I was at Tottenham a very long time. I think I signed when I was 8 and then stayed there until I left to go to America, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a big part of my life. I've met a lot of friends there, friends that I still talk to now. And yeah, I always say it sort of shaped me into the player I am today. Being there for so long, it was my childhood really. And yeah, no, I lived there. I lived in North London for 3-4 years. So yeah, it was a massive part of my life. Obviously, when Mourinho was manager, he sort of come in and put me with the first team, and I did have a feeling that he did believe in me. He was the sort of manager that pushed me and put me in the first team more than any of the other managers did. So just to work with someone like Mourinho, it was only a short period of time, but working under someone like that, playing against players like Harry Kane in training, it's what you want to do, and you want to play against the best players. So to get that from such a young age, yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah, a lot of the backroom staff and kit men, physios, all that I know. So yeah, it'd be nice to see them. Obviously, there is a little bit inside me that I want to get like a bit of revenge over them, because coming through, you always do want to come through the club you're at, and it didn't happen for me. Although it was my choice, there was a reason for that. But yeah, no, it'll be a good day for me to play against Tottenham, and it'll bring back a lot of memories. Yeah, no, the last time against Premier League opposition went well. Obviously Everton in pre-season, then United at Wembley personally. So yeah, no, it'd be good to play against players like Son, Richarlison, who are top players. So yeah, no, I'll look forward to that. Right, now I've got some questions from you guys that I'm going to answer. Question from SB: who is your favourite teammate at City? I say this all the time, but everyone does get on. I think I spend most of my time with Ben Wilson, Ben Sheaf, Kitch, Bobby, Josh Eccles, but yeah, there's loads of them that I'm always with. But literally, you can go and sit, have lunch, dinner, breakfast with everyone. Everyone gets along, but yeah, I'd say the ones I named are the ones that I'm with most of the time. From Nick Rogers: how do early kickoffs affect your match day routine? Yeah, obviously I think this season we've had quite a few, so it does affect it a little bit more. Obviously everything's pushed forward. What you're having pre-match for breakfast basically, so I'm eating pasta for breakfast, which isn't always the easiest thing, but yeah, no, I don't mind early kickoffs, to be fair, so yeah, I quite like them. Question from Luke Spud: where does Como rank in the most beautiful places you have travelled to? Yeah, no, I was very lucky to obviously live in Como, work in Como. The stadium's right on the lake. My house overlooked the lake, so to get the opportunity to live there still feels surreal now. Like when I see on Instagram all the pictures of Como, and for me to have lived there it's a great memory. Question from Alex: who was the toughest opponent you faced in Serie A? When I started against Napoli, I was up against Dries Mertens, Osimhen, and them two were definitely very hard to mark. But I come on against AC Milan once, and they had Giroud, Leao, Ibrahimovic, because we were down to 9 men at the time, so they had all their attacking players on the pitch. So to mark Giroud and Zlatan at the same time was probably the hardest, especially when we had 9 players. Question from Sky Blues blog: how's the Italian? Is it as good as Tats's English? To be fair, the Italian's not bad. I've probably lost a little bit of it now being away for 2 years, but yeah, no, when I see people out chatting Italian or read it online, I can still understand it. But to be fair to Tats, his English is probably better. I know he's studying very hard, a few lessons a week, so yeah, my Italian's not bad, but his English is probably better. Ciao, mi piace. No. Ciao, mi chiamo Lui. Questo è Coventry. Mi piace Coventry tanto. Question from Tom Kelly. What is your favourite moment in a City shirt so far? I have to say the Wembley moment. Although it didn't go, obviously we wanted to win the game, but personally as a boy you always want to play at Wembley, and to play there against Man United and the way the game went, us being 3-0 down to then getting back into the game, going to extra time and just coming so close to winning it, I think it was a surreal day all round, and yeah, that was probably my best moment. I'm Luis Binks and that was my Lodge Diary entry.